Heyo everyone, this is Siwon Pack, director and scriptwriter of the film The Paper House. Welcome back to my headquarters, and I'm so glad you have come to watch the second episode of my CCR series. In my last video, I discussed how our short film represents social groups and follows their conventions which are related to traumas. Now, we're moving on to our brand new theme, which is, drumroll please. This word might seem unusual for the movie industry for some of you, isn't it? Well, actually, branding isn't just about manufacturing or businesses. The general meaning for a brand is a unique identity of a product that is not seen in others. This means when you see a specific feature, you find out that, oh, it's from the studio. Oh, the style is similar to the company. Movie industry is no exception. During the production, directors can apply their own signature styles to the films. They become authors of the film, the process of which is called auteur theory. Our team considered this concept too, and decided that we should also apply the tools that only our film had. Initially, there was no color gradient, no symbols, no sign to provoke a mystery. And when the storyboard was roughly made, we were all like this. Okay, it's boring. Doesn't seem realistic. What are we going to do? Oh, I know. Why don't they change the color gradient and add some more props? What? We gathered our ideas and made a conclusion that our brand will focus on irony, opposite, or in other words. For those of you who may wonder what this means, we focus on the theme, contrast, as we adjusted the color gradient of the film during post-production stages. Because our film deals with the dream of being stuck in a house, the shots needed to be distinguished clearly between reality and dream. To solve this problem, we referred to one of the renowned authors, Wes Anderson, director of Isle of the Dogs and the Grand Budapest Hotel. He utilized distinct color palettes in order to vividly reflect the atmospheres of the scenes. Yellow for nostalgia, brown for somber. With this in mind, our team added two opposite tones of colors in the film depending on the character's situation and emotion throughout the film. At the start of the film, the general color palette can be seen as warm, mostly filled with orange and red. We believe that such colors emphasize the natural vibe of a real world the character is in, reflecting a normal house where a young boy lives in loneliness. However, when the character lands in his dream of being stuck in a house, the color adds up a slightly bluish tone in these warm colors, so that the audience can recognize the eerie mood. Even though the setting is same, the change of color gradient delivers an indirect message that something is uncanny and different from the home the character Luke used to know. The cold colors are later intensified as Luke discovers pieces of memories and ends up wanting to go out of the house. They now become the symbols of Luke's growing depression and fears towards the past he wanted to forget. In short words, we decided to call this theme a color contrast. Another type of contrast we created as our brand was called dream versus reality. What does this mean? For the style to be displayed successfully, our team referred to some horror movies like It, based on Stephen King's novel, and Midsommar, directed by Ari Aster. These directors are frequently seen to use natural items or things we can often see today and distort them to provoke an uncanny tension to the audience. Although our film's genre was not horror, we figured that after watching these films, we could use normal looking items that can be signifiers of the character's memories. Of course, to prevent discomfort, our version did not add any creepy manipulation, only up to the degree that can enhance irregularity of a dream. For instance, in The Paper House, the character Luke discovers post-its that are written in instructions, followed by red and white petals. Anyone would know that it is bizarre for flower petals to suddenly appear inside a house out of nowhere. It becomes stranger as Luke enters his parents' room to find a newspaper about an accident attached to a frame with black clothes on the bed, which resembles funerals. It is when all of these items imply Luke's unforgettable and traumatic past in his mind, which is his father's death. Lastly, throughout the whole stages of production, our films, ever since Dear Tomorrow from AS Level, had actors speaking less dialogues and chose simple settings like rooftop and a house. Even in the original scripts and the preparation of props and locations, the most important elements used were voiceovers and actions of characters. Its purpose was to add deep messages in an abstract way behind what seems to be an ordinary location you may see every day. Messages often involve life and family bond, depicted to be precious and valuable, with a mix of atmosphere suitable for children and adults. We make hidden morals as another characteristic of our film's brand, recognized easily by the audience. Thanks to these applications of elements, I believe that our film developed a couple of major differences to be distinct from others. In that way, it will become more impactful to the audience and remain memorable in their minds and thought deeply, which is one of our objectives when producing a film. I hope those of you who are watching this may also understand the meanings behind all these materials being spotted in the film, our identity, and our brand. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next episode.